So, can you please tell me about your work experience?
I've worked with a childcare agency in Douala
Okay.
from 2008.
Okay. Talking about childcare, did you ever work as a nanny with a family?
Yes, I work as a nanny in a family.
Okay. For how many years?
I worked close to 3 years before engaging into that agency.
Okay. So, what were your duties and responsibilities on this job?
My responsibility is I had to get up and I prepare the kid because there were two kids in the house. I prepare the two kids for going to school. After that,
Mm-hmm.
I make sure that their time for picking them up to school. I pick them up, bring them, prepare them lunch, wait
Mm-hmm.
for the family. At times, I take their homework. I had to recite over their homework in the house.
Okay. And how old were the children?
The children were 4 and 8, but the 4 was here at pre-nursery.
Okay. And tell me something about you. What do you usually do when you have free time? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have hobbies like watching films. I like reading
Mm-hmm.
and straying. Okay, yeah, those are my hobbies.
That's interesting. What kind of movies do you watch?
hmm I like mostly African movies, like the Nigerian movies, movies that are educative.
Ah, okay. And about books? What kind of books do you like?
I like books like the Shakespeare books. I read, especially
Especially
when
when
we
we
do
do
literature
literature
in
in school.
school. Remember when we take out our Shakespeare books?
How do you deal with kids feeling sad when they get separated from their parents? For example, your employer
I
went
like
to work and her child is feeling sad. How can you deal with this kind of situation?
No, I try to bring laughter to their faces. They must laugh. They must not be sad when my employer is away from me. When they are sad, it's not good.
And did you ever have any discipline problem with children? For example, children not listening, being naughty, doing bad things?
I try to talk to them as if they are my own children. I try to make them too happy, to feel comfortable that these are the advantages of such things. If you do these things like this, you fall into this trap. They are not good. You try to bring them even through the side of God. Tell them that God even hates what they are doing, especially things that are bad. But if there are things that are good, you try to encourage them to walk through that speed and through that line. Yeah.
So, what kind of activities do you like doing with kids? What do you like doing with them?
Like I like taking them in a park for them to play there. To take them in the park at the park for them to play, park where they play for a little picnic. I can take the children there, watch educative movies with them, movies that they will try to learn from it.
So, can you
hmm
tell me what's your favorite task? Is it cooking, cleaning, or babysitting?
All of them are my favorite, but I prefer cleaning. I
Okay.
like cleaning and the babysitting.
And what type of food can you cook, for example?
Can prepare rice, stew, all African dishes in general.
Mm-hmm. Any other type of food? European food, international food?
When it comes to international food, I'll be very quick in learning those other foods that are having those names that are difficult to cook.
Okay. So, in terms
Mhm.
of babysitting, how do you know if the baby is sick?
I know even from the warmness of the child's body, if the child is feeling feverish, I can detect that. If the child is cold, when the child is always up playing and the child gets up cold that day, I know there's something wrong. I have to first of all run for a first aid procedure.
And what's your reaction when the child gets sick? What's your first thing? What's the first thing you will do?
I either look for first aid in the house, like the parasite, before calling that the child is not feeling fine. I can call my employer that the child is not feeling fine.
Hmm. And what's your first reaction when the kid is crying out loud?
I try to pamper the child. I try to stop the child because even with the child crying, with the voice coming out, and neighbors are also coming, it's not good. It shows that I'm not taking care of that child. Yeah. So So I had to pamper the child.
So, can you tell me how many years do you want to work in UAE?
I intend to work for 2, 3 years,
Can you tell me how much is your basic salary expectation?
2,500.
So, do you think you will be a good full-time maid or nanny?
A perfect one.
Can you tell me why?
I have all the skills. I was brought up that way to take care of the house, take care of everything in the house, including the kids. So I know I will do my best. I will do it well.
Great. And do you have any message to your future employer?
Yeah, I'm looking up to you guys for to employ me because I will not be a disappointment to you people.
Thank you very much for your time. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you and good day.
Have a nice day.
Same here. Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.